What did you think of the show?
I thought the show was great from what I remember. At times I heard laughter, so I kind of, somewhere in my head, I was like, yeah, okay, well, this is good. And then other times I was too tired to even care, just out of it. So, but I've heard it was great.
Okay, how do you feel right now?
Relaxed. I feel relaxed and stress-free. After coaching softball the past couple months and trying to get the fair ready, I feel the most relaxed I have in months.
Very good. How was Ed to work with in the hiring process and working with?
He was so super smooth. We emailed each other back and forth all the time. He would call me, text me. We made sure that we were in great communication. He was so lenient with everything. And he's super easy to work with. One of the best.
Thank you so much. What did you think of the show?
You know, it's something different. I've never done that before. It's puts you way out. When you come back to it, people tell you what you did, you get like, you must have been out that bad. It's like, wow, it's like, this is when he does the snap, it's like, you're out of it. Like you're in a different world, but it's just, it's like, it's not a deep sleep, it's worse than deep sleep. But it was very, very, very well. I liked it.
Okay, thank you so much.
You betcha, thank you.
What did you think of the show?
I really enjoyed how just like completely at ease I felt. Felt very rested and very free. So yeah, I've been hypnotized before, so I knew kind of what to expect, and I enjoy that feeling. So.
Did you have a favorite part of the show?
I would say I really liked the roller coaster, even though I didn't really like the roller coaster, but I really liked the roller coaster.
Thank you so much.
All the applause and laughter for you. I'm the director. You're the stars of the stage. With your eyes closed, go ahead and bring your heads up. With your eyes closed, bring your heads up. And the first imagining I would like you to do is to imagine that you are on a luxury flight that's going to take you down to a luxury resort down in the Caribbean. And it is cooler than it is here in the ocean. And you're on that luxury flight first. We're at Des Moines International Airport. And we take you over there and you feel the leather seats. You hear the soft music in the background. And the chief steward comes up. He starts to give you the instructions, but he's new and he's rather nervous. So this is where you get to learn that you move while you're in hypnosis. If you would help that chief steward, please, and point to the escape path or the escape route to the front. Point to the escape route to the front. Go ahead and point. Move while you're in hypnosis. Point to the escape route to the front. Over both of the wings. Be careful to keep next to you, but over to the wings. And of course, what everybody wants, the escape route to the back, where that escape slide comes on. That's right. Give a big round of applause. And as we get pushed out, you feel that little bump as we go out, and you feel the aircraft start to stop, and then it starts to go forward, and you feel that little bumpy as we go down the tarmac, and the pilot announces we can have a rolling start off the runway. And that's what pilots love to have, no waiting line at all. And you feel the bumpy, you feel that push to the left, leaning to the left as the plane turns on the tarmac onto the runway, and it straightens back out again, and all of a sudden you feel your seat pushing up against your back as we start to go down the runway. Faster, bumpy as we go down, and here we go, 75 knots, 95 knots, 150 knots. The wheel comes up into the air in front of the plane, bumpy, 125 knots. The back wheels come off, and we are flying. We are flying, and we're gaining an altitude, and it is safe, and it's comfortable, and away we go up into the air, and there is a movie on the flight, an animated movie about then pick on that poor, stupid cat. If you can all say that with me, it's on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Stupid cat. That's right. Now, some people, it's really amazing. I'm going to describe the movie as we go, but if you reach in front, you're going to see there are 3D goggles. So reach in front, you can move while you're in hypnosis. Get those 3D goggles. Go ahead and get those 3D goggles on. Go ahead and reach in front and put your 3D goggles on. Put your 3D goggles on. That's right. Go ahead and put your 3D goggles on. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. And as we go, you see the 2 mice. Who here is rooting for the mice? They're going to pick on the cat. Raise your hand if you're rooting for the mice. They're going to pick on the cat. That's right. You're sick people here. All right. Who is rooting for the poor cat? Who's rooting for the poor cat? Raise your hand if you're rooting for the cat. All right. Go ahead and put your hand down. Put your hand down. And we see the 2 mice. We go through that little mousy hole and we see the 2 mice. And they are drawing up the diagram of what they're going to do to the cat this time. And they have 3 walls filled with a storyboard of what's going to happen. And there are animals and pianos and a dog and the whole 9 yards. And we now get out and we see the cat. And if the audience would help me sing a little pastoral music that goes like this. Da, 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 da. Sing it with me. Da, 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 da. Keep on going with that. And the poor cat is sleeping out in the sunlight. And you see this one mouse sneaking up behind the cat. And remember, this is in 3D. You see him sneaking up behind the cat. And he ties the rope onto the cat's tail. And he sneaks away. And as he goes away, there's this little tug on the rope. The cat startles a little bit. And he looks back. And just as he looks back, they shoot to the top of the house. And there is the mouse with the baby grand piano pushed off the roof. And that rope is tied to one of the legs. And the piano goes down. Bang! Boing, 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 boing. And parts of that piano are flying all over. Even right at you, and that cat gets jerked off the lawn, and he gets pulled up the drain pipe across the roof, and there are shingles flying all over the place. Even right at you, back those shingles away. Back those shingles away. You're in 3D right now. Back those shingles away. And then he goes down the other drain pipe across the lawn, and lawn is being flicked everywhere, and then through the mailbox slot, across another piano inside, up the chimney, and boom, onto the roof. And the cat looks around like, what is going on? And remind us again what kind of cat he is on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can say it louder than that. 1, 2, 3. That's right. And then on the other end of the house, there's the mouse again with the 10-ton Acme anvil. And he pushes it off, and the cat goes flying across the road and lands kerplunk on the teeter-tot. And there's the anvil coming down, and it hits the other end of the teeter-totter and flees the cat up through the clouds, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, into the waiting fish net of that big old gray dog in the yard next door. And kerplunk, there's the cat. And the cat looks at the bulldog looks at the cat looks at the bulldog, and the bulldog looks at the cat. And the cat holds up a sign that says, "The end." Give him a big round of applause. that you are landing and that door opens and you smell the most wonderful floral smells that you can imagine. Because this island is covered with fruit trees and flowers, and there are people who come and put leis around the neck, and they smell of gardenias and orchids. And gentlemen, you have those beautiful young ladies who are giving you your leis. Ladies, you have those handsome young men. In fact, you have twins, and then you can kiss on this cheek, and a kiss on that cheek, and they are just welcoming you to the island, and they take you to your room, and your luggage is already in your room. They take you to the sliding glass doors, and they show you the lagoon, and I want you to imagine in your mind the most beautiful azure sea that you can imagine. It's light blue at the beginning, and then it gets darker and darker as it goes out, and there's a coral reef at the far end of the lagoon, and you smell that fresh ocean breeze mixed in with all the florals. And then they take you to your bedroom, and you realize this is the room, this is the suite, because there are rose petals strewn on the floor, and they take you into your bedroom, and it is huge. And there's a huge bed in this bedroom, and it is covered with rose petals, and your light is already on the bed. And they say, if there's anything you want, go ahead and let us know, but what we want you to do is first, get yourself ready for the beach and come down and join us on the beach. And they give you one more goodbye, and they leave you in your room. And if you would please, you got your luggage there, you got your swimwear there, and if you look over to your right, look over here to your right, there's a walk-in closet that is filled with swimwear. And it goes from the brightest white you can imagine to the deepest, darkest black, every color in between, floral patterns, diagonals, zigzags, any kind of swimwear design you can imagine. Ladies, you have one pieces, you have two pieces, you have sarongs. Gentlemen, you have board shorts and regular swim trunks and speedos. You even got banana balls. You can just enjoy and rock out any kind of swimwear you want. So what you can do is to reach in, again, this is get moving, so reach into that closet and pull out one of the pieces of swimwear, and it feels like it is some kind of combination of silk and smoke. It is so light and it's delicate, yet if you stretch it, you can't see through it. Go ahead and stretch your swimwear. Go ahead and stretch your swimwear. Go ahead and make the motions of stretching your swimwear. And you can't even see through it, so you have total modesty. You have total modesty. You can wear any kind of color design that you want. Now I'm going to go down the line when I touch you on the shoulder. That means I am talking to you. What kind of swimwear are you going to be wearing today? One piece and what color? Bright purple one piece. Sir, what kind of swimwear are you going to wear today? What kind of swim shorts?
Speedo.
Speedo. And what color?
Red.
Bright red. There you go. What color swimsuit are you going to wear here today? Blue. Very good. Sorry about that. What color are you going to wear here today? Red. Right turquoise. One piece or two pieces? Oh, absolutely beautiful. What kind of swimwear are you going to wear here today? Yellow with polka dots. Excellent. What kind of swimwear are you going to be wearing here today? Yellow polka dot bikini. Excellent. What are you going to be wearing today? A pink one piece or And my new best friend here, what kind of swimwear are you going to wear today? I didn't hear you. Purple board shorts? Yeah, purple board shorts. Give them all a big round of applause. And you're seated in your chair, and I'd like to go through the motions of getting your swimwear on. Just pantomime getting your swimsuit on. Go ahead and move while you're in hypnosis there in the chair. And go ahead and get your swimwear on. Go ahead and get your board shorts on, young man. Sir, get your speedo on. Get your bikinis on. Get your one piece on. Grab that down. Excellent. Oh, wait a minute. Yours is backwards, sir. Yours, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my goodness. That would have been dangerous. There you go. Turn around. There you go. Turn around. Go ahead and put it back on now. There you go. Give them a big round of applause. And we go down to the beach and you hear that gentle whoosh, 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 whoosh of the waves coming in. And I want you to find where the rows of Shane's lounges are. They are bamboo, they're ergonomic. I want you to go ahead and stretch out on your chaise lounge, stretch out on your chaise lounge. And they bring you everything. You got beverage service. They're going to ask you what you want. Now, the beautiful part of this is they know if you're underage and you're going to have fruit juice or smoothies, things like that. But adults, you can have any kind of beverage you want. Fresh juices, strawberries, bananas, coconuts, pineapples, macadamia nuts, whatever it is you want. And if you just want to have a soda pop or a beer, you can have that too. What are you going to have to drink, young man? Orange juice. What are you going to have? A smoothie. What flavor? Strawberry smoothie. What are you going to have?
White claw.
Oh, white claw. Excellent. Do you mind if they serve that to you in a coconut? Excellent. Chilled coconut. White claw and chilled coconut. What are you going to have? Strawberry smoothie. And what are you going to have? There you go. Excellent. Pina colada. And what are you going to have to drink here today? Blueberry smoothie. Sir, what are you going to have? Aquawas or blended? Tequila. And what are you going to have? Blue raspberry slush. Give them all a big round of applause. Go ahead and enjoy your beverages. Go ahead and enjoy. Oh, wait, brain freeze. Oh, no. Push the tongue back to your throat. That's right. Okay, it goes away. Just a little bit slower on that beverage drinking. But you go ahead and you stretch out and you enjoy. And you hear that ocean, and also you realize that sun is getting to you. You need to put on sunscreen, and sure enough, just right there to your right, they've got SPF 50 sunscreen. So go ahead and get that on, spray it on, smooth it on, whatever kind of sunscreen you got. Excellent. Don't forget to get your nose. We don't want to burn your nose. Go ahead and put your sunscreen on. Put your sunscreen on. And there's that one little part in back that you just can't get at. You try, but then your cabana helper comes and she smooths it right in for you. She smooths it right in. Lean forward just a little bit. There you go. She gets it just right. He gets yours just right. There you go. We got helpers right there. They get that for you. Right there. They get that for you. Right there. There you go. Oh, there you go. Even scratch a little bit. There you go. And they get that spot you just can't reach. They're used to this. Give a round of applause for your new sports. And you continue to hear those Occasionally I get somebody who doesn't like to swim. Raise your hand if you do not like to swim. Anybody? Very good. We're going to go ahead and climb with your chairs, but imagine that you are now walking out into the water. The water is just perfect. It's cool, it's refreshing, but it's not cold. And it gets up to your calves and your thighs, and you start to get buoyant. And you go ahead and start to swim. Go ahead and make the pantomime motions of swimming. And as you're in the water swimming, you notice as you look down, you can see 25, 30 feet deep. It is that clear. That's right. Dive down, breaststroke, side stroke, whatever it is that you're doing is good. And so now dive down into the water. Dive down into the water. And you can see 30 feet along you, off in the distance, is a school of minnows, little silvery minnows that are in a cluster, they're in a ball, and swim towards those minnows, come up to the air, come up to the air, come up to the air, and dive back down again. And you're in the middle of those minnows, and try to catch one, and you can't. Try to catch another one, and you can't. They're just too fast for you. They feel you coming, and come back up into the air, come back up for air. That's right. Oh, dive back down again. And they're gone. They're not. Check below you. Check below you. Check behind you. Check to both sides. They're just right there. Come up for air, come up for air, come up for air. And off at the edge of the lagoon are two dorsal fins of dolphins. I promise you, they're dolphins. Close your eyes. I promise you, they're dolphins, and they are coming, and they're coming towards you, and they raise their head up, and they look, and they got that little dolphin grin, and they come up to you, and then with their snout, they splash water at you. They splash water back at those dolphins. Splash water back at those dolphins. And they splash back at you, and they start to do that dolphin laugh. Splash those dolphins and laugh back at them. Laugh back at them, that's right. And one of the dolphins dives back down, and they dive down with you. One of the dolphins is swimming towards you, and just before he gets to you, you feel a bump on your butt. And the other dolphin is playing tag with you, and you're it now. You can't get them. Come up for air, they laugh at you again. And then they come around one on each side and give you their dorsal fin. Go ahead and reach out and grab the dorsal fins. They start to give you a tour out of the lagoon. Go ahead and grab the dorsal fin of the dolphins. Go ahead and grab the dorsal fin of the dolphins. And you go and they take you to the edge of the coral reef. And they dive you down and they show you where a majestic moray eel lives. He's an emerald green and he's like 8 inches around. He's huge. But they don't take you too close. They just want to show you. Come up for air, come up for air, come up for air. And they take you over and dive you down again and they show you those beautiful sea anemones. They're yellow and green and purple and red. And in there are the little clownfish, little finding Nemos are in there. And they're flitting around and it's gorgeous and it's beautiful. Come back up for air, come back up for air. And they give you a 45-minute tour of the lagoon that they finally bring you back to the beach and they shrug off and let you kind of sit on the sand and they do that tail, splashing backwards again, and that's how they wave goodbye. Wave goodbye to the dolphins, everybody. Give your friends a big round of applause. There you go. There you go. Well, this is a luxury resort. It wouldn't surprise you to know that there are celebrities in this resort. And what I would like you to do is I'd like you to think about a celebrity you would love to meet. And if you have a celebrity in mind, go ahead and raise your hand. A celebrity in mind that you would love to person that touched you on her hand right now. Go ahead, open your eyes. Stand up. Up forward. Everybody else, can put your hands down. Put your hands down. We'll get you a little bit. What is your name? Amber. You can stand up and stay in hypnosis at the same time. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, X. Deeper, more focused, relax. Amber, you have your favorite celebrity coming down the beach. Who is it? Gerard Butler. Oh, he is a handsome man, isn't he? Now, I don't know who Gerard Butler is. You tell me. All right. Where is he? Oh, I see him right there. He looks a lot like Gerard. And what is Gerard like? Oh, yes, Gerard. Oh, I feel very stupid. Yes, Gerard. I now know who you're talking about. Excellent. All right. Well, on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. It's going to be as if you can see him walking down the beach. We need to get Gerard's attention. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. There's Gerard right there. Get his attention. Strike a pose. Strike a pose. Say, Gerard. And he looks at you and he smiles. Underneath that beard are dimples. Darn right. And he comes up to you and he says, yes, yes, what can I do for you? You have paper with you? I don't have a pen with me. Tell you what, you're from that group from Iowa, right? You can tell from the names. What I'll do is I'm going to be at the theater tonight where you're going to be doing a little bit of entertaining for us. I will go ahead and take my eyes. Tell them what your favorite movie is of all of them. What's your favorite? And he smiles and he says, that was so long ago. It was so funny. The direction, the production was really fun. Give her a big round of applause. Please go ahead and sit back down. Look at me. 1, 2, 3, hands. Keep her more focused. Who else has a celebrity coming down the beach? There we go. Yes, sir. Go ahead and open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. There you go. Go ahead and stand up. Let's go into the center part here. Who is your celebrity coming down? Celine Dion. Celine Dion. Probably one of the 5 most famous Canadians out there. Oh, baby. Nicole Barr. I don't know who Nicole Barr is. Tell me. Oh, yeah, okay, baking show. Excellent. Well, go ahead and get Nicole's attention. Go ahead and yell at her. Get her attention. That's nice. There you go. And she smiles as she walks over and she says, "What is your name?" Anna. That's a beautiful name, Anna. Well, thank you for getting my attention. What would you like to ask Nicole?
What advice would you give
Well, groundings are kind of the simplest thing you can make. You need flour and cocoa and sugar and a little bit of margarine and a little bit of milk, and they're delicious. And you just simply, there are different kinds of recipes you can make. As far as the words, I don't even have a really bad one. Anything else? Nicole Barr, everybody, give her a big round of applause. Everybody go ahead and sit back. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. Everybody, give them all a round of applause for it. All right. Is there anybody here who does not, viscerally does not like roller coasters? Raise your hand if you don't like roller coasters. One person, go ahead and put your hands back down. I'm going to give you a skit that I call the world's tallest roller coaster. It's on an audio file because it rips my brain. Go ahead and close your eyes and sleep. The person who doesn't like roller coasters, you're going to have instructions just to step across to the other side and wait for your friends to come back. You can do that, can't you? Everybody else, I want you to enjoy. I want you to scream and yell and reach for the stars and enjoy the ride in your mind and pantomime for us to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's tallest roller coaster.
And we're going to go to that amusement park that I told you about earlier. That's right, you are going to ride the world's tallest roller coaster. It's called the 8th Wonder of the World. That's right, it's my roller coaster, WUNDER. And we're going to go on that roller coaster. What makes this so special is it is the world's tallest roller coaster. A multi-gazillionaire went and built this. He wanted the world's tallest, most structurally sound roller coaster. It is 2,500 feet in the air. At its tallest point, you're going to reach speeds of over 120 miles an hour. This is going to be the most awesome ride you've ever experienced. Let's go ahead and get in line. Those of you who want to be at the front, you're at the front. Those at the back, those in the middle, it doesn't matter. It's your roller coaster ride. And for your friends who didn't want to go on the roller coaster ride, you just step across the other line and you go ahead and wait on the other side for your friends to come back. Oh gosh, I do hope your friends come back. That's right. And so now go ahead, if you would please bring your safety buckles down over you. Please get them secured safely in place. Go ahead and bring that over your shoulders and down and get them in there just like that. That's right. And now we're going through the safety instructions, how you're not supposed to put your hands outside the car and all that kind of stuff. We know that. We're going to have fun. Our hands are going to go flying in the air. We're going to be screaming and yelling. It's going to be great. And so now here we go. The final safety checks are done. feet in the air. We're about 500 feet up now. Go ahead and wave to your friends down there. Wave to your friends. There they are. Go ahead and wave back to your friends up on the roller coaster. Go ahead and wave to your friends on the roller coaster. That's right. And here we go. Up, 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 up. We're now 1,500 feet, 1,750 feet. In fact, there are birds flying underneath you. That's how high we are. That's right. There are birds flying underneath you. And we're going up 2,000, 2,250, and we're getting near the top. We're getting near the top. Clickety, 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 click, and we're hanging, and we're hanging, and we're hanging, and
because in the evening you're going to be entertaining an audience of these very wealthy people. They want to see how regular people will act. And so you can take to the green room, you've got refreshments, you've got makeup put on, you're sitting out behind the curtain opens to a big round of applause. Curtain opens to a big round of applause. And the MC is out there, but while the MC is talking, something really weird happens. Your butt is stuck in your chair. It's like it is glued. Your butt and your thighs are glued to your chair. You can't get out of your chair, and all of a sudden it starts to tickle. It starts to tickle. It starts to tickle. It's tickling even up in your ribs now. It's tickling even in your ribs now. Oh my goodness, and now it's up under your armpits. Oh my goodness, and you start to laugh. And the tickling is you? Oh my goodness, what does it smell like to you? Yeah, animal, what does it smell like to you, sir? What does it smell like to you? Oh, and your sister does what? Mixes all her perfumes. Give her a round of applause. The air cleans, and all of a sudden a good smell comes up. And it's coming from your left. It is coming from your left. Check it out. Check it out. It is smelling so good from your left. That's right. It is smelling so good. We're not going to go down the road and find out what it is, but that air clears too, and all of a sudden you start getting tickled again. You start getting tickled again. Twice as ticklish now. Twice as laughing now. That's right. Okay, it eases off, it eases off. This is strange, but your feet are getting hot. I don't want you to kick your shoes off the stage, but you gotta get your shoes or your sandals off. Get your boots off. Get your sandals off. Get your shoes off. Go ahead, that's right. That's right. Get them off. Oh my goodness. And the socks and everything. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay, get that other foot off. There we go. There we go. Oh, and then wiggle those little babies. Wiggle those little babies. Because now it feels good. Now it feels good. Wiggle those little babies. Okay. There you go. Wiggle those little babies. All right. By the way, for the audience, this next skit is my favorite skit. This shows you how simple I am. This is my favorite skit. 1, 2, 3, boop! Your belly button is gone. Don't take my word for it. Check it out. Your belly button is gone. It is flat. It is flat. It is not there. It is not there. It is flat. What is it like to not have a belly button down there? It's weird, sir. What's it like to be flat down there?
Fucked up.
He says it's strange. What is it like to not have a belly button down there? Weird. What's it like for you? Don't like it? Well, we'll see what we can do. What's it like to not have a belly button down there? Weird. What's it like? Awkward, okay? What's it like not having a belly button down there? Here? And for you, sir, what's it like? Just really weird, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, we have had you here kind of under false pretense, and that you're not here to entertain the millionaires. You see, Earth has been invited into a consortium of galactic civilizations. And the aliens have been checking you out. In fact, you swam with 2 of the aliens in the lagoon. And they have done all these little things here to see how regular humans react. They have met with presidents and czars and kings and princes and queens and religious leaders. They wanted to meet normal people. That's why we were brought down here. Well, if you would reach under your seat, there's a pair of binoculars down there. Bring them up. Reach under your seat. Reach down there. And grab those binoculars. Look out at the audience. These binoculars are from NASA. And they will show you if there's any aliens in the audience. If you see an alien in the audience, they're not here to do you any harm. But go ahead and tell us, raise your hand if you see an alien in the audience. Raise your hand if you do. All right. What does your alien look like? Weird what? He looks green. Excellent. What does your alien look like? so cool. Give a big round of applause, everybody. Go ahead, open your eyes, look at me. Look at me, open your eyes, look at me, open your eyes, look at me over here. There you go. What I'm holding in my hand is the SP3000 space modulator. This will send the aliens back to their home planet if they do not give us your belly buttons back. This is how Earth protects itself. And so on the count of 3, I want you to yell as loud as you can. We want our belly buttons back. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Check it out. Check it out. It's not yours. It is wrong. It is not your belly button. There is something wrong with that belly button. What is wrong with your belly button? How do you know? It's way too big. What is wrong with your belly button?
It's really clean. Don't have any hair on it.
Really clean, no hair, lizard. What's wrong with your belly button? It sticks out. What is wrong with your belly button?
Really hairy and has lint in it.
Really hairy with ligaments. What is wrong with your belly button? It's an outie. What's wrong with yours? You think you have a man. All right. What's wrong with your belly button? It's an innie. And what's wrong with yours? It's an outie. Well, tell you what. Hey, this is my bad. Look at me over here. Look at me over here. This is my bad. I had you yell the wrong thing. My bad. We should have yelled, I want my belly button back. Duh, right? I know. So on the count of 3, let's give that a try. 1, 2, 3.
I want my belly back.
Woo! Check it out. Check it out. It's yours. Give a big round of applause, everybody. All right. Hey, we're bringing the show to a close. They have been wonderful. I'm going to give them a little hypnotic gift and encourage them, ask them any questions you want while we're tearing down, ask myself any questions that you want. Always happy to answer questions. Again, my name is Edward Wonder. I go by that hypnotist, so you don't even have to remember my name. We're going to close tonight's show on YouTube, and I'll announce it on Facebook. That hypnotist on Facebook, that hypnotist on YouTube. By the way, this wonderful person right here, she hired me. If you thought the show was good, tell her and maybe next year she'll bring me back. Maybe not. We'll find out. So anyway, that's where you'll know maybe the show is up when I announce it on Facebook, on YouTube, that hypnotist. Everybody look at me, look at me, look at me. In a moment, I'm going to have you stand up, so kind of be careful with the shoes in front and scoot to the side. In a moment, I'm going to have you stand up. In a moment. There you go. I want you to stretch out, because some people like to stretch when they come out of hypnosis. Your left foot is going to be planted wherever you end up standing. It will not let you go if you have not emerged from hypnosis. That's how I'll know if you fully emerged from hypnosis or not. As I count from 1 to 5, you're going to fully emerge from hypnosis, but this is my gift to you. Close your eyes for a moment. I want you to think about and quickly come up with an answer. I'm not going to ask you what it is, but if you could do, believe, or feel something positive that would improve your life, one little thing, what would that be? I'm not going to ask you what it is. I want to come up with one little thing. Not, I want to be a better person, or a better student, or a better mother, or sibling, or whatever. But one little thing that if you can do it, feel it, believe it, your life would improve. you have that, nod and smile. One little thing that if you can, you do it, feel it, or believe it, your life will improve. And then nod and smile. There you go. When something comes to mind, let me know, nod and smile. There you go. Couple people, we're going to move this on, but when it comes to you, or go ahead and drop me an email, we can talk about it more. Go ahead, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, and stand up. Be careful of the shoes in front of you. Let's stand up. Spread out a little bit so you don't have your own individual space. There you go. As I count from 1 to 5, you're going to fully convert from hypnosis, but feel your left foot being stuck. There you go. Left foot being stuck to the ground now. And 1, let that energy come up your body. Let it come up your legs, up into your hips, up into your torso, come up into your spine, your shoulders, down your hands, thumbs, fingers, and just feel it come up into your head and feel your head get clearer and clearer and clearer. And that one little thing going deeper into your subconscious mind. Not as a compulsion, will not give away anything else, but a way for you to improve in life. 2, the next couple of 3 days, even longer if you like. The color red can be a gentle yet persistent reminder of what this one little thing is. Red, 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 red. It could be the color of the tail light. Soft light, red of the neon sign. But whenever you see the color red, that little voice that we all have is going to remind you to put this one little thing in place. Emerging even more now, 3, even though we had this few brief minute doing hypnosis, we find you feel wonderful. Just a few brief minutes of your time that has allowed you to experience a really fun and creative time in your life. 4, preparing to fully immerse in hypnosis, feeling fine, full of energy. When you go to sleep tonight, you'll sleep deeply, wake up refreshed in the morning, but feeling even better right now. And 5, one more round of applause. If you're fully immersed, you'll be able to get your shoes and sit down. If your left foot is still stuck, you'll go ahead and tell me. Your left foot is still stuck, good. Everybody else put your shoes on, exit the stage over there.